Back with us, and I've got my own story about BioCleaner clay, but it is great. If you have not tried, you think you've tried everything, but you've not tried BioCleaner, you have not tried everything. This is coming to us from a small village in France called Lanarge. Yes?
Yes.
Now, you get two 10.5-ounce tubs, and a little bit goes a long way. You're going to get 2 of the applicator sponges, and then is it 2 towels?
1 towel.
1 towel.
Yep.
Okay, 1 towel, 2 applicator sponges, but a little bit of water goes a long way. Brake dust, barbecue grills, soap scum, burn rings on glass stovetops, even stainless steel sinks that you think are clean may not be as clean as you think.
That's very true, and you can see right there that great little village of Lanarge. They still hand pack this every single day that they do, and it's the only place in the world that you can get this cleaner. And why people have loved it for years, David, as you know, is it has this miraculous ability to clean, polish, and protect, but you're not using any chemicals, which is great, and they smell amazing.
Oh, now we have fragrances, but only 3 fragrances. One of them is citrus and the other is citrus. We have 2 in the original, which smells like clean laundry, or we have the original and the citrus.
That's right.
Now, you get 2 applicator sponges and 1 microfiber cleaning cloth. How does this work?
Okay, so it's a hard pack clay that comes to you, and it is incredibly economical because, as David said, a little bit goes a long way. So you can see hard packed right here. You're going to activate it with your applicator sponge. You're going to get that nice and wet, and then you're going to take that sponge on the surface of your clay, and you're just going to rub like this. Now, we're not even going to get that much on here because, again, a little bit goes a long way, and I'll take it right to my glass top stove because typically, David, this is something where you would maybe need a specialty cleaner. You'd have to open up the windows, but you can see with this immediately it does a great job of that kind of spillover. But check out what it does on that burnt on ring right here. So I'm not even using that much elbow grease. The clay is doing the work for me, and then all I have to do—
It's cleaning but not scratching.
Exactly. Scrubbing without scratching is just wipe it with that cloth that comes with it, and because we're not using any chemical cleaners, we could cook or eat directly on that surface immediately after.
Over 300 have been ordered so far in this show. I will tell you my story very quickly.
Yeah.
I had the house power washed, but the shingles were causing stains on my gutters. So the power wash guy suggested to me, he said, maybe I'll bring bleach tomorrow. And I'm like, I don't want you spraying bleach on my house. And so I thought about it, and he left all of his ladders there. And in the evening while he was home, I pranced my happy behind outside with some BioCleaner, walked up his ladder, moistened it with a sponge, and cleaned the gutters, and it came off like a pencil eraser.
Isn't that amazing?
The next morning, before he could get his bleach off the truck, I said, stop right there. He said, what do you mean?
Better option.
I said, I have a better option for you. Try this. And I handed him several containers of the BioCleaner, which went a long way, mind you.
Sure.
And he was able to clean all the gutters, and they looked like brand new. And never a drop of bleach was used.
I love that story so much because it truly is multi-surface, multi-purpose. And we'll go to another kitchen application before we hop to the bathroom because, as you spoke of, your stainless steel sink looks okay, right? But over time it oxidizes. So when you get this home, this is one of the first things I want you to do. Wet your applicator sponge, a little bit of clay, and watch what happens here. So this really has these miraculous abilities to clean, polish, and protect. So I'm gonna pour some water so you can see what happens. You can see that dirt is staying where we pour the water, but where we cleaned, it's literally almost creating this protective barrier. So hopefully—
It's like wax on a car.
Yeah, so hopefully you have to clean less often, which is why we love this so much.
Oh, and it smells good too. It smells like clean laundry.
Yeah.
That is why it's so important. Now, let's move right to the bathroom because so many of us have soap scum that builds up over, years. I have years of soap scum in my bathroom. This is quick and easy.
It is. So bathrooms, kitchens, indoors and out, your patio furniture, your barbecue grills, as you said. This is a tile surface right here. Got a little bit of clay on there with the soap scum on there. All we do is wipe it off. Of course, if you're in your own bathroom, just turn that shower on and rinse it down. And that tile looks like the day you installed it. But when we say truly multi-surface, multi-purpose, we really mean that.
I mean, how many of you have granite countertops in your kitchen and you're thinking, well, that looks pretty clean to me. If I look at this countertop, I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty clean, until you get BioCleaner involved.
Right, right. And again, wet your sponge, a little bit on the applicator sponge, a little bit goes a long way. And this is our granite surface right here, just gonna go right down the center so you can see that before and after. And that's the thing, David, they get dingy over time, the dirt builds up, the better we live life, the messier it can get. And look
Or
at that
you
difference.
use spray cleaners that are not designed for granite and they just add to the problem.
Or they have a lot of chemicals in them.
Or they have a lot of chemicals which add to the problem. And then you end up with something that is not the way that occurs in nature.
Right.
This is why having BioCleaner becomes so important. What was that, Alan? Over 500 have been ordered. Many of you have children at home who think the floor is their own personal canvas.
That's right. You could definitely use this on your sealed hardwood floor surfaces. I'll just do this one little section right there. Taking small little circular strokes on, all I'm doing is wiping it up afterwards. But again, we love this so much because you're not using any chemicals. This comes to us from Mother Nature. There's only one place in the world you can find it, and it's that beautiful region of France called Laneige, and it was originally designed to clean jewelry, which is amazing.
Now, every pair that you order come with 2 applicator sponges and 1 microfiber cleaning cloth.
That's correct.
You may choose this in 2 of the, I think it's, oh, here we go. 2 of the citrus. This one is, I believe.
That's your original set.
Original. And then we also have it in original and citrus.
That's right. And they're made with essential oils too. So none of the fragrances are too overpowering. They're really light. They're really lovely. So if you're sensitive to smells, nothing's going to overpower. But speaking of the jewelry, I want to show you some things we got from an antique store. So when BioCleaner was first discovered, it was designed to clean jewelry. So this is a tarnished kind of silver pot that we found at the antique store. When we turn it around, look at that shine. It cleans, it polishes, it protects. So there's the silver. Same thing with our brass pot right here. This is what it looked like before and then after with using the BioCleaner. So you're going to use this in so many surfaces of your home.
And on so many things. There are a lot of you who got married who got real sterling silver flatware. Not very practical because it tarnishes in a New York second. But it's important to know if you have it, there's a better way to clean it.
That's right. That's right. And again, wet your applicator sponge. A little bit goes a long way. I'm going to grab my little pot that I have right here. This could be your Le Creuset. This could be those expensive things that we, invest in that we want to protect. You can't throw them in the dishwasher, but they get that kind of burnt mess on. This will do a great job of cleaning that as well. And then all I have to do, wipe it off or rinse it off right there, and we can cook or eat directly on that surface because of no chemicals.
Many folks are ordering more than one set. Over 1,000 are gone in this program.
Wow.
Maybe you want to put one in the kitchen, one in the garage, never the two shall meet, or you can have the meat because a little bit goes a long way. You moisten the applicator and then you're able to clean things like hard water stains. Have you ever wondered why your shower head is all spotted with white spots? It's probably because you have hard water stains. This is quick and easy and simple for you to be able to clean it off and be on your way. Now, if you have a countertop oven that is in this bad a shape, we need to have a separate conversation.
Might be time to get a new one.
Might be a time for us to talk about when was the last time you cleaned it.
Yeah.
But we exaggerate this mess to show you that even with an exaggerated stain like this one, it's no match for BioCleaner.
And on a glass surface here, so you can see it's cleaning, it's polishing, it's protecting, but it's not scratching. May I steal a microfiber from you, Mr. Venable?
Of course.
Thank you so much. And so all I have to do is wipe that back up. And when I tell you, people get their BioCleaner and they have it for years and years. We don't bring it out that often, but it really is very economical. You get 2, so maybe you want to keep one for the kitchens, one for the bathrooms, throw one in the garage, because you can use this all over your home.
When I do a pot roast or braised beef short ribs in my Le Creuset, sometimes I find that there is a braised burn ring inside, and I need BioCleaner to clean it out. This is quick, it's easy, and it is pennies per application. Because you just moisten the applicator, get it wet, and then get inside and then just scrub away the mess.
That's right, and I'd love to head back to the stainless steel sink if that's okay with you, because I think that's one of the places where it really shines. People often don't realize how dirty these surfaces are, but this really shows you why BioCleaner is such a fabulous cleaner. Because again, it cleans, it shines, it polishes, and it protects. So little circle area right there. Thank you for being my water. David's gonna pour that water. What you're gonna see is that water beads up. It's almost like it creates that protective barrier. So hopefully you have to clean less often. And I think that's why people have fallen in love with this. No chemicals.
It's like car wax for your sink.
That's right.
But it smells a whole lot better than car wax.
That's right.
This is available in citrus, original, or original citrus. You get 2 applicator sponges and a microfiber cleaning cloth. And when I tell you a little bit goes a long way, this is gonna last you forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I am still, even after having the power washer dude, that's what I call him, the power washer dude, clean all my gutters, he had plenty left over.
That's why people love it. And to me, I love using it because there's no chemicals. Again, the only place in the world that you can get this is in the southeast region of France, a tiny little village called Laneige. It's this beautiful snow white quarry. And once it's gone from that quarry, it'll be gone for good. But we have it here at QVC and people have loved it for years.
And they have loved, loved, loved this park. Let me tell you that If you are looking to pick this up, 1,500 have been spoken for. Kylie Watts, a real pleasure to have you back.
Always my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks, David.